This activity is a knowledge check that provides a brief overview of essential definitions in the field of forensic psychology. Throughout this video, your knowledge of these definitions will be assessed. You will be expected to earn 80% to successfully complete this activity. Once complete, capture an image of your final score and save it to your computer. Upload the capture to the Essential Definitions assignment submission area to receive credit. Let's start by reviewing forensic psychology professional personnel titles. A clinical psychologist is a mental health professional with highly specialized training in diagnosing and treating an array of mental, behavioral, and emotional illnesses. These professionals possess a doctorate degree and a state license. A forensic specialist, or sometimes referred to as a forensic case manager, is a staff member who is employed by a community mental health provider under contract with a regional mental health program office or managing entity. These professionals provide an array of services to individuals who have been committed to a forensic facility. Specifically, these services are for individuals who have been adjudicated as incompetent to proceed or not guilty by reason of insanity due to a mental illness. An evaluator of competency is a mental health professional who is designated to complete a face-to-face interview of an individual's competency and to report his or her status while in a state mental health treatment facility. The recovery team is an assigned group of individuals with specific responsibilities identified on the recovery plan that include the resident, psychiatrist, guardian and guardian advocates, community case manager, family member, and other treatment professionals. The regional forensic coordinator is a Department of Children and Families staff member who is employed by the Regional Substance Abuse and Mental Health Program Office or an individual providing services under a contract relationship with the department. These professionals have a programmatic oversight responsibility for forensic services in the adult area in their region. Next, we'll review clinical procedure-based definitions. A competency evaluation report is a standardized mental health document that addresses relevant mental health issues and the individual's clinical status regarding competence to proceed. This report is completed pursuant to state statute and evaluation and reporting of competency to proceed. A mental status examination is a structured assessment of the patient's behavioral and cognitive functioning. It includes both objective observations of the clinician and subjective descriptions by the patient, their caregivers, and other individuals who have direct contact with the patient prior to the examination. This also includes law enforcement personnel, clinical staff, and family members. A psychosexual evaluation is a comprehensive evaluation that traces the patient's sexual history, including their criminal behaviors. This examination is conducted on offenders with felony criminal sexual charges, such as rape, sexual assault, and molestation. A treatment plan is a service delivery document that outlines the goals and objectives of treatment. This plan identifies all the steps needed to successfully complete a forensic program. The treatment plan is periodically reviewed for status updates to monitor compliance and non-compliance levels. The discharge plan is a detailed document that describes the patient's reintegration to society or the patient's status at program termination. This plan often contains the patient's proposed residence and treatment provider information if ongoing treatment is needed. We will now focus on the legal definitions that are applied to forensic psychology. Competency is a felony criminal defendant status of capacity to understand the adversarial nature of criminal proceedings and to assist an attorney in his or her defense. A conditional release is a court order for providing appropriate outpatient care and treatment for individuals found incompetent to proceed or not guilty by reason of insanity. Incompetent to proceed, or ITP, is an individual who does not have significant present ability to consult with his or her lawyer with a reasonable degree of rational understanding, or an individual who has no rationale, as well as factual understanding of the proceedings against him or her. Involuntary inpatient placement. This is the placement of an individual in a state mental health treatment facility by court order. Not guilty by reason of insanity, or NGI, is the determination that is made by the circuit court that an individual is acquitted of criminal charges because of the individual's mental status to be found insane at the time of the offense. Our final set of definitions are on placement-based concepts. A receiving facility is a public or private facility designated by the department to receive and hold involuntary patients under emergency conditions or for psychiatric evaluation and to provide short-term treatment. This term does not include a county jail. A state mental health treatment facility is a facility that is operated by the Department of Children and Families or by a private provider under contract with the department to serve individuals who are committed pursuant to the committing state court order. A residential placement is a community-based assisted living placement that monitors forensic patients. Residential placements offer community services that are not available in treatment facilities.